Okay, guys, we got Olamasama with some of the most glazed characters of all time. Let's see what bro's talking about in this video.
Wait, what are those?
Now, when you're talking about most glazed characters, you're talking about like the most popular. You know what I'm saying? The most popular, the fan favorites, the ones that like people geek out over every time they're on screen and be ready to see them. As you see right here in this little clip, you got Itachi, you got Shanks, and you got Toji. I 100% agree. All three. You hate the fans for these people. Like, because, I mean, you don't hate the fans for these people. I'm a fan of these people. You don't hate the fans for them. You hate the people that just go too crazy over them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ask a person who their favorite character in Naruto is. A good 8 times out of 10, bro. Itachi.
Oh no. Those apple fritters were double glazed by mistake.
Double glazed. We'll take them.
In every single series, there's typically at least one character that the fans tend to like a lot and gravitate towards. However, it can happen to a point where people start to go overboard with their love for a character and their praise for them starts to become suffocating. At this point, we ultimately stop using logic. This is a phenomenon known as glazing, and it tends to happen a lot in the anime community. However, there is nothing inherently wrong about glazing a character as long as it's only a couple people. The worst parts about glazing comes when a large majority of a character's fan base starts meat riding excessively, which essentially ruins all types of discourse around said character. Usually, I try my best.
I ain't gonna lie. Well, like, bro, the way bro kind of do his video, or the way he has his video set up right now, I'm trying to get like this. Like in my anime videos, stuff like this. Like I'm trying to get like this. I for some reason I don't like hearing myself talk. So when I play it back, I don't sound like I make a lot of sense. A lot of people tell me that they're fine, or whatever. But I don't know. When I upload my videos, I don't feel like I articulate my words as good as some of these people do. And like just listening to bro talk, bro can catch my attention just by talking. And then a lot of people can't do that.
Not to be a hater, but glazing is a special exception to that. So in today's video, we're gonna look at some of the characters that people hype up the most, why they do it, and why they should tone it down a bit. Also, shout out to this guy, Epic Meme Lord 2258, because he suggested the idea and I thought it was a really good one. And like always, there will be anime spoilers, but no manga spoilers. And the first character we'll be talking about is Itachi Uchiha. This guy is essentially the poster boy for glazed anime characters. Ask any anime fan from the 2010s whose fan base meat writes the most, and they'll say Itachi 9 times out of 10. For as long as Naruto Shippuden's been out, people have been praising this man like he's their firstborn child. And honestly, if there's a character to praise, Itachi is admittedly a good option. He's easily one of the best written characters in Naruto as a whole, and does the whole evil guy to good guy arc really well. When you first meet Itachi, it's clear that he's one of the biggest threats we've known at the time, and of course the main villain for Sasuke. All you know about him is that he killed the entire Uchiha clan and dipped. And to boot, he dogged Sasuke during their first reunion. Fast forward to Shippuden, and we learned the truth about his decisions and the reasons behind them. We learned that he was manipulated into ending the Uchiha clan, and even when we seen him seemingly hate his younger brother, we learned that he loved him so much and could never actually bring himself to end his life. It really pulls at the heartstrings at his death scene. And on a more serious note, in case any of y'all
hold on. First of all, not me focused on bro video. Like I'm sitting here, I'm into it, bro. Not me focused on like I ain't heard this story a million times. Like I done seen Naruto at least 3 times all the way through. Hey man, look. When it's working, it's working. I can't even hate on bro. When it's working, it's working.
The impact of this character.
Go subscribe to bro's channel. Get this man to 50K immediately.
Arc, someone actually deleted their own character build in real life because of Itachi's death. Couple this amazing twist with some cool abilities, and you got yourself a fan favorite character. However,
hold on. We're gonna fact check that one. No way. No way.
this combo proved to be a bit too potent because everyone and their grandmother has Itachi as their favorite character. I alluded to this earlier, but for like the past decade, Itachi has been the most glazed anime character. I don't even think it's close for real. It's even more impressive how many people glaze this man's very existence despite not having the most screen time. We all probably have at least one friend whose favorite Naruto character is Itachi. Someone watching this video probably has their favorite character as Itachi, and I guarantee you at least one person has this poster in their room as well. It's a part of the Glazer starter pack. Some glaze him so hard that they even want Itachi as a brother, which in my opinion... doesn't seem like the best thing. So now that we got all the reasons for his glazing, we can talk about all the nonsense this guy's fans yap about, cause they be saying the wildest things ever. One of the main things being his potential. Stuff, and low-key, before Megami, Itachi was one of the first potential men, but he just got cut out of the story early, which honestly is probably for the best. Imagine if Itachi had stayed alive and had a lot of feats against the top tiers in the verse. We'd actually never hear the end of it. And due to his lack of feats,
I got a top 7, not top 7. I got 7 anime characters with the most potential. Videos coming later this week.
Pure headcanon, one of his fans' main talking points be like, man, he had to get killed off because he was gonna be too strong, which we can't even really prove. He might have just gotten power crept anyways.
But Olamasama, his hacks though, his genjutsu is too strong, it's overpowered.
Yeah, sure, I guess, but there are other people in the series with stronger genjutsu and hacks in general. He's not stopping no Biju bomb or anything like that unless he has a Susanoo active. And I know a lot of y'all be talking about the Yada mirror and the Totsuka blade, but that's not even an instant win if you just get speed blitzed. And plus, if he got to the stage of the Susanoo, his eyes were probably cooked anyways. He also don't got no Senjutsu or Sage mode either. But somehow, the Itachi fans saw Tsukuyomi and Amaterasu and thought Itachi was unstoppable. I've even heard that a healthy Itachi is beating a base Madara, which I don't even know how people thought that was a serious argument. Or sometimes they'll try to sneak him into the top 3 or top 2 strongest Uchiha of all time. Like he has actually done nothing to prove that he's over Obito, Sasuke, or Madara. Is he even the strongest member of the Akatsuki? Before y'all rank him in the top 3 strongest Uchiha, we gotta get Itachi past Pain first. Then we can see if he can even touch Obito. All of this overinflated strength that Itachi theoretically has stems from all the God his fans give him half the time. However, the next character in this video is a bit more...
he out of line. He telling the truth. He's telling the truth. Yo, whoa. You know, it's weird. It's weird to actually say it out loud, though, because, I mean, he not lying. A lot of his hype do come from his fans. And I'm one of those people that I rank Itachi up there. Like, I give Itachi a lot of props. His power, and a part of that is because of how good his character is, and his skills and his feet and stuff do not mirror that. It doesn't equal that. Yeah, he had potential. If he was healthy, he had potential to be, I guess, one of the strongest Uchihas, but he hasn't shown that in the show. And you can't put him in top 3 and forget about Madara, Obito, or Sasuke. You can't do that. We actually see them do way more stuff than Itachi can.
Justify with this overinflated strength, because the next person we're talking about is none other than Aizen.
Okay, hold on. He might be glazed, but if we talking about the potential to glazification, Aizen live up to that hype. Aizen is on a Madara level.
Alright, before y'all start tweaking now, we all know that Aizen is a dope villain. He doesn't really have much of a backstory to him besides what we saw in the flashback arc. And even then, he's still just the same Aizen we know that was just scheming. In my opinion, the main draw to his character has to be his abilities and manipulation, and how well they work together. Not only is Aizen just dumb strong in terms of spiritual pressure, but he's also got a busted Zanpakuto that can manipulate the 5 senses of anyone who looks at it. And he's also dumb smart and has shown to be extremely calculated throughout the series. But I think the cherry on top for all of Aizen's glazers was when we saw the twist about Aizen planning all of Ichigo's battles. Literally all of them were planned. It's a mind crush for both Ichigo and the viewer, because the 200-something episodes we watched until this point were all planned by Aizen. However, we run into our first issue with Aizen Glazers, the infamous all a part of my plan line, which has been used way too much by his fans. Aizen wins a poll, all a part of my plan. Aizen gets put up against freaking Superman, all a part of my plan. You get chased by a whole truck by your friend, all a part of my plan. Like, we get it. We know he plans a lot. I guess Ichigo palming his face like a basketball was also part of his plan, or that one time that Aizen got his Kido broken with one hand and was left dumbfounded. Was that also a part of his plan? Y'all Aizen fans be glazing this man so much, and I think some of y'all have actually deluded yourselves into thinking he's the smartest in the verse, when he stated himself that Urahara is smarter. I don't even want to talk about how much some people will drag his hacks to the point where you got him winning battles against like Dr. Manhattan. Like, we gotta calm down. Aizen is very strong, but he's not some god of all anime or something. My other problem with Aizen is that he's one of the best manipulators in fiction, which is not a problem whatsoever, until you realize that Aizen has created a bunch of new fans that only like manipulators. Which, if you like manipulating type characters for their impact on the plot, that's perfectly fine. It's the people who actually think they're Aizen in real life. These are the bots that gaslight their friends and boast how they're like 5 steps ahead of everyone. Broski, you're not playing 5D chess or some genius among geniuses. You wanna be a genius? Hit the books, bro. You are not on Aizen level thinking. Now let's move on to the next character. If you're enjoying the slander so far, subscribe to the channel. And I'm making this plug quick because the next character is a doozy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm finna go ahead and subscribe to the channel, but big dog, I'm finna do that.
Oh gosh, where do I even start with this guy and his fans? Before y'all march into the comments and defend this man, let me just calm everyone down. I do like Shanks a lot, and I think he's a fine character in One Piece. I thought his strength was portrayed well at points, him being shown as a top 5-ish character in strength. But all of these thoughts were null and void once I saw something monstrous, a force I never even knew could exist in this world. This thing is known as YT Shanks. In case you're unfamiliar with who this monster is, YT Shanks is invincible and a multiversal threat. No matter what, he can't be beat. Apparently, he could beat a prime Whitebeard with no devil fruit with just his sword and conqueror's haki alone. But that's not even the worst of it, as there are people who genuinely think that Shanks can 1v3 the OG admirals. How do you get this from any scene in One Piece? So after seeing consistent nonsense like this, the hater inside of me just started to take control. I really did try my best to stop it, but I just couldn't help it. I had to accept who I was.
Bro.
I'm a true hater at heart. So let's get to it. Why on earth is Shanks so strong in his fans' eyes? Did I miss something? He's only in like 5 scenes or whatever, and he doesn't really fight anyone in the anime. Yet a lot of his fans just outright say he's the strongest in the verse, blindly. I guess the narrative is what pushes Shanks that high, but y'all are stretching it. This guy is dead tricking y'all into thinking he's strong. He used Wi-Fi hockey on some bum and made him run away, and this is what made y'all think he's top 1, and that's really all he's done. He hasn't done much else in the anime, unless him blocking a Kainu was that impressive to y'all. Congrats, you are now a Jinbei level Yonko. And before y'all say that I'm being illogical, you should already know by now.
I don't actually use logic when I do these things. I don't care what I read. It's about the agenda.
We should also talk about his rival, or lack thereof, because Mihawk is clearing this guy after he lost an arm. My goal, Mihawk don't like wasting his time unless it's with real threats like Don Krieg. As we all know, Mihawk is the strongest swordsman, as his title suggests. Therefore, anyone else who uses a sword, aka a swordsman, is not stronger than Mihawk, meaning Zoro, Shiryu, Vista, and Shanks are all weaker than Mihawk. Shanks is not a hockey man, and he doesn't have a secret hockey expansion that can level everything in sight. He's a swordsman that is weaker than Mihawk, even if it's by a hair. And many Shanks fans will try to talk about him being 1 centimeter taller than Mihawk, therefore he's stronger. I wouldn't put it past Oda to do something like that, but still, if we're using height to try to cope for a character, it's time to let it go. Then we could talk about how Blackbeard was giving this guy the beats before he even had a devil fruit. He gave Shanks the work so bad that he started crying and snitching to everyone in sight. From the Gorosei to Whitebeard, he was yapping about how Blackbeard is too scary. And after Whitebeard didn't want to hear all the yapping, Shanks decided to attack this old man with stage 26 cancer and clashes with him using Conqueror's coded attacks. We now need sky splitting attacks for the elderly. And guess what? There's something else to mention as well. This clown was way too scared to go for the One Piece during the other Yonko's reign like Kaido and Big Mom, but so conveniently, after Luffy and Buggy become Yonkos, he decides to go after the One Piece. I guess that's just a big coincidence. This guy is a Walmart Goldie Roger, a Mihawk victim, pre-Devil Fruit Blackbeard victim, a red-haired rodent, hockey merchant, and caps at East Blue Sea Beast level. Congrats,
I wouldn't stand the bro like
if you can hear me, kill off Shanks in the next arc, and my life
is yours.
And if he gets the off-screen treatment, even better. I don't ever have to hear the Shanks Glazers ever again. Even after the ranting and the agenda pushing, I still do like Shanks, but please, stop glazing him so much. There are definitely more characters to talk about like Toji, Goku, him, but that Shanks rant took a lot out of me. If y'all want a part 2 to this video, just tell me and I'll work on it. Hope y'all enjoyed the video, and like always, if you made it this far into the video, special thanks to y'all as well. I had a lot of fun making this video and recording it, because at the end of the day, it's just for fun. Don't take it too seriously. A little slander can be a little funny sometimes. With that being said, have a great day and peace out.
Hey, all the success to you, broski, bro. I'm about to subscribe though. We finna do that.
I said I wake up in the morning and turn my trap on.